Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Join us as we dive into the world of Disastrous Necromancer, where we'll unravel the mysteries of Lin Moyu's quest to become the strongest. From hidden secrets to epic battles, we're here to give you an exclusive look at the story before anyone else. If you're a fan of fantasy, necromancers, or just love a good adventure, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to support the channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chapter. Let's start the journey.
Give me a reason. Blackstone Supreme had existed for an extremely long time. He had experienced a period of great glory and also witnessed the decline of his era. His hatred for other races was deeply ingrained, even in his current state, it could not be erased. A loud rumbling echoed in Lin Moyu's ears. Give me a reason. Blackstone Supreme repeated the phrase. Lin Moyu sensed that something was wrong with his state. Although he appeared strong, he seemed to be on the verge of collapse. Lin Moyu said, "Senior, it seems your state is somewhat problematic." Give me a reason. Blackstone Supreme repeated the same words again. Large fragments of stone rotated in the sky, seemingly ready to fall at any moment. Lin Moyu could only briefly explain the current situation of the human race. He didn't go into too much detail because there were many things he himself didn't know. But everyone knew that the human race had almost been exterminated 100,000 years ago. Lin Moyu neither exaggerated nor downplayed the situation. In front of a Supreme, lies could easily be exposed. Lin Moyu noticed that Blackstone Supreme gradually calmed down. Although the fragments of stone were still rotating in the sky, their speed slowed. The stone stick in Blackstone Supreme's hand also gradually lowered, and the killing intent began to dissipate. Unexpectedly, the human race has fallen to such a state. The starry sky gods, the four great origin races, what nonsense. My human race is just the human race, the supreme and only race in this world. There is no such thing as the four great origin races. Blackstone Supreme roared like thunder, seemingly filled with infinite anger. The fragments of stone in the sky continued to tremble, with one rumble following another. Fortunately, he remained calm. Most importantly, he did not show any killing intent towards Yu Qingro. Otherwise, Lin Moyu would have been in a difficult position. After all, Yu Qingro was his friend, and he couldn't just watch her be killed. After venting for a while, Blackstone Supreme finally spoke again. So, there are no Supremes in the human race now? Lin Moyu shook his head. It's not that there are no Supremes in the human race, but that there are no Supremes in any race. At least on the surface, Saint Lords are the strongest. Blackstone Supreme looked up at the sky. At this moment, his gaze became extremely deep, and the fragments of stone in the sky made way, revealing an incomparably dark sky. A terrifying aura surged from his body. At this moment, Blackstone Supreme's gaze seemed to penetrate the real world and see the real great world. A few seconds later, Blackstone Supreme's aura returned to normal, and he muttered in disbelief, "The path of the gods is broken." The battle back then reached such a level. No wonder there are no Supremes. With the path of the gods broken, how can there be Supremes? Lin Moyu listened to his muttering, and his heart couldn't help but skip a beat. What is the path of the gods? It seems that with the path of the gods broken, no Supremes can appear. He couldn't help but ask, "Senior, can the path of the gods be repaired?" Rebuilding the path of the gods is extremely difficult. Blackstone Supreme lowered his head, looking down at Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu's whole body tensed, feeling an overwhelming pressure. The Supreme's gaze was almost tangible, turning into a cage that trapped him firmly. It was as if mountains appeared out of thin air, pressing down on him, and even more so on his soul. Lin Moyu instinctively wanted to bend down, to kneel, but his will told him he couldn't do that. He resisted the urge, not only not kneeling but standing even straighter. He stood like a giant tree, standing tall in the starry sky, unshakable. No matter if the stars shattered or the world collapsed, he remained unmoved. After a moment, Blackstone Supreme withdrew his gaze. A true man of the human race, born between heaven and earth, should kneel to no one but his parents and teachers. You are very good, with a soul at the other shore realm, at the peak of the Divine King realm, and a nearly perfect physical body. Even in my era, there were not many like you. Rebuilding the path of the gods is extremely difficult, but you might truly have a chance. Blackstone Supreme's tone began to soften, seemingly acknowledging Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu was overjoyed. A Supreme wouldn't speak lightly. If he said there was a chance, there might truly be a chance. He immediately asked, "Please teach me the method to rebuild the path of the gods." Blackstone Supreme shook his head. "I don't know the method either. I just said you have a chance, but how to do it specifically depends on you. My time is running out, and I am about to return to the void. Meeting a descendant of the human race like you at the end is also a kind of fate. I will help you one last time, hoping you can truly rebuild the path of the gods in the future." Blackstone Supreme shouted, and the giant stick smashed into the ground, causing the earth to crack. A vast power rose from the ground, transforming into two streams of energy, ice and fire, swirling in the air. With a wave of Blackstone Supreme's stone stick, the two streams of energy simultaneously rushed into Lin Moyu's body. Pain. An extremely intense pain. Flames and ice rose simultaneously in his soul and body. The alternating cold and heat in terrifying quantities created the true nine heavens of ice and fire. Lin Moyu gritted his teeth, not making a sound. He found that more tiny impurities were being refined and expelled from his body. His physical body began to strengthen again. He originally thought that his Divine King Golden Body had reached great success, his physical body reaching the small Supreme Realm, and the next step would be the Supreme Realm. Before stepping into the Supreme Realm, his physical body had no room for improvement. But unexpectedly, under the current refinement of ice and fire, his physical body could still strengthen. No wonder Blackstone Supreme said his physical body was nearly perfect, not truly perfect. Blackstone Supreme said in a low voice, "I am using the rule fire of the ice and fire heavenly Buddha to refine your body, helping you achieve a truly perfect physical body, stepping into the Supreme Realm in the strongest state." Lin Moyu was shocked, enduring the pain and gritting his teeth. "Senior, a saint lord of the human race said that there is a treasure in the Buddha clan that can greatly benefit me when I step into the Supreme Realm." Blackstone Supreme showed a trace of disdain. "You don't even have a Supreme, what good things can you have? They are just some broken things. Even in my era, not everyone was qualified to enjoy rule refinement of the body, let alone the rule origin of a Supreme, which is the highest treatment." Lin Moyu immediately understood the pros and cons. The methods of a Supreme naturally surpassed those of a Saint Lord. Rule refinement of the body was the highest treatment even in an era full of strong individuals. In today's world, it could be said to be unique. As for the treasure mentioned by Saint Lord Hao, in Blackstone Supreme's eyes, it was just garbage. Lin Moyu naturally knew what was good for him. "I will follow your instructions, Senior." Blackstone Supreme said in a deep voice, "The ice and fire heavenly Buddha is dead. I will use all the origin of its rule world to refine your body, helping you achieve a truly perfect physical body. I will also give you all my rule origin, helping you achieve the unity of soul and body, and step into the Supreme Realm perfectly. You will achieve a rule body, roam the star river of laws, and step onto the other shore with ease. Whether you can rebuild the path of the gods depends on your own fortune." For Lin Moyu, this was a great opportunity, but for Blackstone Supreme, it was his final return. For some reason, Lin Moyu felt a bit sad. If Blackstone Supreme didn't give up his rule origin, he could exist for a longer time. But to help him, Blackstone Supreme was willing to do this, consuming his last time. Everyone, no matter how long they live, wants to live a little longer at the end, even if it's just a few more seconds. But Blackstone Supreme made this choice without hesitation. Lin Moyu felt a strong sense of sadness and gratitude, bowing respectfully to Blackstone Supreme. "Thank you, Senior, for your help.